I'm just continuing with this video since I went exploring and looking to see if there was anything more to the place. And actually this chamber is the weirder of the chambers. Well, not really that weird. That wall was constructed after its construction. This is an add-on if you look very closely. You'll notice that that was a nave. It led all the way into the bell tower, or the lantern tower as they call it. And it was incredibly open, spaced, many archways between all of the buildings. And the weird thing though is this as well. Continues onwards, obviously there are many archways inside this building. They have been blocked up and archways below it as well, which indicates that this building was covered again and again with many different archways, as you can see over there, being used to cover up the archways. Like here, see, someone put in a window when the window wasn't necessary. They created many different things, and they even tried to double it up to hide it from the outside. Now, this used to have two of these parallel things with archways opposite each other, and the outer walls used to be there, I'm guessing. And then it would go all the way down to what we consider an altar, with this section looking outwards. But from the look of it, it was one large window with two small ones, or not even those small ones there at all. And then there was a little doorway sort of thing. But on the other side, that doorway is basically hidden by a sort of ramp, like the way that you put a ramp on a castle down at the bottom. Little pole holders that would probably have held up some pillars. Door opposite that door, archway opposite that archway. Most probably the same thing over there, as you can see the different pillars. I'm guessing that all the material actually came from the site, extracted from all the pillars and all the walls. But I think some of the material for the church was shipped elsewhere, probably into the walls surrounding these fields. Probably into this section over there. Well, this probably was part of it as well. But then here comes the question, what happened to those? There was one in the lantern tower, right, which we can see here, it's still intact, got holes in the roof. And the structure was completely different, or quite a bit different. Little holes inside on that arch, and over here. But you have a lot of other symbols that were somehow put there. Not a lot of other symbols, which is the weird thing. See, if you have technology, if you have the will to carve this out, right, then you would be carving it out on all of it. But the fact is that this here was carved. Only that, and nowhere else, except for where obviously vandalization has occurred, like over here with the P and the K. But no, this chamber is also interesting. When you look up, you'll notice, yeah, you can see it. You'll notice that there are actually 3 holes in the center. 3 holes that don't go anywhere, or rather that there's no light coming out of, which means either the building up at the top was sealed, or those didn't have anything in them. I'm going with the sealed. And here as well, look, mosaic sections, or the cemented sections that were covering the stonework that you can see now, has crumbled, but they're not present on the floor. It's all covered up by this sort of gravel and dirt that seems to have been placed everywhere in old monuments, because even Cashel up on the hill contains this, which is most intriguing.